My name is Misha Reduc Maynard. My chosen organisation is G4S. For the purpose of this study, I'll be talking about performance management and conflict. G4S is the world's leading secure outstanding group which specialises in outsourced business processes and facilities in the sector, where security and safety risks are considered as strategic threat. G4S 2012. G4S security solutions provide outsourced services to airports, prisons and ports across 100 countries. They are the government's preferred outsourced partner because it is experienced in delivering present core services with cost control, also with services being run efficiently with regards towards negotiating timescales. Government contracts represent 10% of the G4S sales, BBC 2012. Under Nick Buckles, former CEO from 2005 to 2013, he expanded G4S empire through acquisitions and mergers, growing the business organically. He is responsible for brokering the deal with Group 4 Folk and Securicure, which enlarged the group, allowing them to access into emerging markets across Europe, America and the world, which they did not have before. Buckles was an expansionist who had a vision to grow the business, however achievable. He built a team around him who were loyal and supported him to achieve corporate growth. His team posed good management acumen. They were extremely adept contract bidders, which was developed during the Thatcher years of competitive tendering of the public services. Buckles was responsible for the strategy that heralded the expansion of G4S. Buckles believed in the McDonaldization theory, where many products and services were now supplied, like burgers and buns, by multinationals who what premium on efficiency, standardization, predictability and control. Ritzer 1993. Buckles applied the standardization process model to the contracts using G4S ability to standardize and control all contracts. However, this process failed in the case of London 2012, where its approach to dealing with lucrative contracts did not reflect the complexity, size and scale of the event. Even leading up to the games, the process in the place did not flag up any problems until the latter stages. Many commentators expressed the view that if they had experience and business model allowing for the flexibility in contract details, then G4S would have been able to deliver the games in accordance to expectations. The eyes of the world were on London, but G4S security mismanagement was highlighted across the world. Britain's ability to again stage world-class events would be put in doubt. Buckles' expansionist strategy received a further blow when G4S wanted to acquire ISS, a Danish-based facilities management group, for £5.2 million, Financial Times 2013. This was blocked by institutional investors and minor stakeholders who were concerned about the level of debt and leverage that the deal would introduce to G4S' balance sheet. Furthermore, investors and analysts alike questioned why the company wanted to buy a company so far removed from the business expertise. Telegraph 2011. The ISS affair and London 2012 created a snowball problem for Nick Buckles, who was intent on expanding the business using 2012 to showcase G4S's expertise. However, G4S oversight of the games using the standardized process and control that have generally worked well did not work well and fulfill the needs of the contract. The company could not deliver the 10,000 strong security force, which was due to problems with the recruitment, training and accreditation. The government had to, at short notice, draft in 3,500 troops to cover the shortfall. The company was apologetic and accepted the blame for the fiasco, with the ministers and the general public wanting answers over the troops' involvement in the games. In the aftermath of the games, the inquiry was held that Nick Buckles admitted that the games were humiliating shambles, which he famously quoted, "accountable but responsible." Telegraph 2012. London 2012 cost two executives their job, David Taylor Smith, Chief Operating Officer, and Ian Horseman Sewell, Director of the Global Events, which company citing that ineffective management information, the project management framework and practices were to blame for the failure of the games. Nick Buckles was cleared for any blame and inquiry, keeping his job. Nick Buckles later quit his CEO position in May 2013 due to the shareholder pressure over the London 2012 involvement. Ashley Almanza replaced Nick Buckles, formerly Chief Financial Officer. The incoming CEO was quoted saying that the company will be focusing on the future following 2012. Almanza Astere's style of management will see decisions being made closer to home. Executives with specific specialism will vet more complex and riskier projects. This will shy away from the devolved way of doing things, which have caused problems in the past with the complex contracts. This executive team will strengthen with the introduction of a new role group, COO, Chief Operating Officer, to work with Almanza with his responsibilities to include specific focus on operational procedures, risk management and quality consumer service and its delivery. G4S is grateful for Nick Buckles for what he has done for G4S. He is the man responsible for what the company is today, which Almanza and the board are in agreement with. Almanza has continued the strategy of gaining business from emerging markets, growing from the business organically. Mr. Almanza, and a man with a head for figures, will continue down the route of divesting, routing and unperforming units in the business to strengthen the company's finances and to renew investors' interest and return increased shareholder value to the company. G4S needs to continue its present strategy of organic growth and divestment program to grow its business and divest itself of a failing business unit that generates little revenue for the organisation. G4S needs to also use its outstanding experience and venture into emerging markets more aggressively. Those are my only recommendations for G4S. Thanks for watching.